Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? Now, rather unfortunately for you, but fortunately for us, this here's a stick-up. So, if you would be so kind, please empty your pockets of anything shiny or sparkly, anything of value really, and me and my boys here will come down and collect it post-haste. Now, if you don't give us any problems, you'll get none in return. I can promise you that. So, hand over what you got, and we'll be out of your hair shortly. Ooh, yes. Thank you, sir. That is very nice. Ooh. Thank you. Ooh, that is a lovely watch. Oh, jewels for me? Oh, you shouldn't have. Thank you. Thank you. You know, we really appreciate you making this as easy as possible. Yes, thank you. Ooh, that looks real nice. Thank you, thank you. What do you got going down there, boys? Someone doesn't want to give up what they got. Alright, I'll come take a look. Now, ma'am, why would you want to cause trouble for these nice boys here? Just hand over what you got, and we'll be out of your hair. Wait a second. I know you. Boys, we don't need to collect anything else. Do you know who this is? I expected as much. Boys, this here is the governor's daughter. All alone on a train by herself. Now, why would the governor's daughter be on a train going away from the city by herself? I guess you got your own reasons, but as far as I'm concerned, you alone are worth more than anything else anyone has to give us in this train. Boys, bag her up. Ladies and gentlemen, who we have not yet collected from, it's your lucky day. We found something much more valuable than anything you could possibly give us. So, with that being said, we thank you for your time and your cooperation. We'll take our leave now. Let's go, boys. Ah, so the damsel in distress finally awakes. Hopefully those bindings on you aren't too tight, and hopefully my boys didn't rough you up too much. They get a little excitable at times, but they mean well, mostly. It's not too often either that we engage in kidnapping, but honestly, you are too valuable. I wasn't joking when I said that you were worth more than anything that we could have possibly gotten in that train. The ransom we can get from you will have us set for a long time. I do find it quite strange what a lovely young lady like yourself is doing, going away from her life of luxury, taking a train all by herself to God knows where. So, I gotta ask, what were you doing on that train? Oh, right, the gag. Sorry. My boys like to have a little fun. Let me remove that from you. It's not like if you scream or anything, no one will hear you. We're out miles and miles from anybody that could possibly save you. So, what was your reason for going the way that you were? Running away from home? Really? That's it? You have everything you could possibly want. You live the life of luxury, the thing that me and my crew wishes that we could have. And you're just throwing it away? Leaving home? What? You don't want to be under daddy's thumb anymore? That's it? That's literally it? Why? You want to be able to live your own life. So, all that money, you probably live in a mansion or something. That's not good enough? No. Then, what do you want? Why are you running? Well, that is quite the predicament for you now. Ran away from home, now in the clutches of some outlaws. Hopefully you feel proud of yourself. Because you know what this means. It means we're gonna send a ransom note to your father. He's gonna pay us, and we're gonna send you right back to where you started. So, in that case, I ask you, is it worth it? It is. Why is it worth it? You don't want us to send you back. Darling, do you know how much you are worth? The things we collected in the train today are pocket change from what we could get from your father. You, my dear, are a diamond in the rough and tumble of this wild wasteland that we live in. You could get me and my boys comfortable for a long time. Now, tell me, why would you want to subject myself and these other fine people to that? You get to go back and have the life that we dream of, and we get to experience maybe a fraction or so of that shared amongst ourselves for a little bit. So, us sending you back, isn't that a win-win for everybody? No, you'd still rather not go back. Well then, I must ask, what are you trying to accomplish by running away from home? Anything other than what your father tells you. Alright. I can still tell you that doesn't change anything about what I'm planning to do. I'm still gonna ransom you, send you back to your father. Me and my boys are gonna have a good time. You want a good time too. What do you mean by that? You want to stay here with us. Lady, do you know what you're asking? You would rather choose to be an outlaw and live in basically poverty. We steal just to get by and feed ourselves and more or less have a good time. But still, you want to give up your life of luxury and you want to roll around with the pigs? Why not? Lady, do you know what you're actually saying? You would rather be an outlaw with us than go back to living where everything is cared for. Lady, if that's the case, give me your address. I'll pretend to be you. I'll go back to your father. And I'll take what you don't want. You really don't want to go back, do you? Well, I'll tell you what. It's up to your father. I'm still going to ransom you. I'm still going to try to get our money. And I'm still going to try to send you back. But there's a little bit of time in between there. I mean, there's time between sending a ransom note to your father, him responding, sending up a drop point, and getting that all sorted. So, I don't know. Maybe in that time, we can turn you into an outlaw. Or I can just get paid.